us fantasy gamers have to react to the news, especially when a player's out for the week due to injury. And we had a big one drop today. We've been speculating on this earlier in the week. I sounded the alarm. I told you to go to the waiver wire, and now it's happening. Jonathan Taylor is going to be out for this week, so you need to look for Deon Jackson. He's rostered in 45% of leagues on Sleeper. It was just 10% just a few days ago. Recapping what we've been talking about in week 6 against Jacksonville, when he got the start or a large portion of his touches, 28.1 PPR fantasy points, and then the week prior against Denver, 13.1 PPR fantasy points. So when he does get touches, he does tend to perform. He saw 10 targets in week 6. Different quarterback situation now, so things can be a little bit ambiguous. He's averaging 2.37 yards after contact per attempt, 8.7 yards after the catch per reception. His athletic profile's pretty solid. 4.47 40-yard dash, 218 pounds, 90th percentile size adjusted speed score, so this guy can pick you up chunky yards and run between the tackles. The question mark here is the matchup, though, against New England. 39.5 over under. Nobody's expecting fire to come out of this game unless the game script breaks, because that sometimes happens. But it could be a slower game, so I wouldn't be starting him with confidence, but I would be starting him if I'm hurting and I need touches. I would be starting him if my running backs are very ambiguous. I would be starting him if I need it. I wouldn't be dropping studs. I wouldn't be getting cute with him. I wouldn't be pretending he's Jonathan Taylor. I would be just being leery if I'm good, and if I'm hurting, then I must get him and see what I can do. Zach Moss has also entered the chat. He's been traded to the team, but remember, sometimes it takes these players a few weeks to transition. He probably will see some touches in this game. Maybe he's got some packages that they've set up for him that he can get some touches, some workload. But all in all, at least for this week, it's going to be the Deon Jackson show, or at least it should be. That's projected to be. I'm not going to sleep on Zach Moss at all on this. There's a chance he could surprise us, but realistically, when you read the tea leaves of what just happened, he just got traded, on Tuesday or whatever. Now it's Friday. So most likely, when it comes to scheming for this game, it's just probably going to be a package of plays for certain situations, and then Deon Jackson should be getting a large portion of workload. They should be trusting him more. He did produce in week 6. He did provide production in week 5. There's no reason why he can't hold it down for the team until they start transitioning this committee. Zach Moss, if you're in a really deep league and you're hurting, you may want to look at him too, considering what we're looking at with Jonathan Taylor. Another game out may mean another game out later down the road, and Zach Moss may start getting carries as well. I might do another video on him here in a little bit, just to highlight what Zach Moss can do. But let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Are you getting Deon Jackson? Do you have him? Are you starting him? Or are you just stashing him so nobody in your league can get him? That's another move you can do. Pick him up so another player in your league cannot use him. That way you affect their lineup. This could be a defensive approach as well. I've had people comment at me in the comments of my last video saying, hey, I don't need him, I don't really want him, but I got him just so my competitors cannot start him in my league. That's something else you need to think about as well. It's not always about your lineup, it's about your competitors' lineup as well. And I'm not talking always about the guy you're playing with, but maybe somewhere down the road, some guy fighting for a playoff spot or something like that. This could be a defensive move for you as well. We're getting later in the year. You got to start thinking ahead of your other league mates. But let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. It will really help you out going into the season. I got waiver wire advice, trade advice. I'm always here for you when the news drops. Hit this video here for news on Kyren Williams so you know what to speculate going forward. But I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.